friends, it's Miss Leslie from the Everett Public Library. Welcome back to Preschool Storytime. Let's have some fun with stories. Let's see what's in my Storytime apron today, and maybe we'll have an idea what the stories are about. Here's my apron. Oh, what is this? Do you know what this is? Yeah, that's the sun. The sun is our daytime star, the sun is our daytime star. Hi-ho, to space we go, the sun is our daytime star. That is our sun, and we see it in the daytime. It is a star. Do you know what goes around the sun? You're right, planets. Let's see if we have a planet here. Oh, here is one spinning planet, a little purple planet. This travels around the sun. It's Mercury. It's the closest one. It is the smallest. It is a rocky planet without any air. With the sun so close by, it's very hot there. Oh, two spinning planets. Around the sun they go. Here is beautiful Venus with its yellow glow, covered with clouds that trap the sun's rays. Venus is like a desert. It's hot and dry all the days. Two planets. Are there more? Oh, yes, there's more. What's this planet? Do you recognize this planet? How do we look at it? We usually look at it like that. Yeah, this is the third planet from the sun. It's called Earth. Three spinning planets in outer space. They roam. Next comes bright blue Earth. That's the place we call home. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Earth is filled with water, food, animals, and air. It's the perfect world for us all to share. Do you know what goes around the Earth? Yeah. A moon. That's kind of a big moon, isn't it, compared to the Earth? All right, is there another planet? Yes, 4 spinning planets in space overhead. You can tell this one is Mars because it is red. Mars has mountain ranges that rise up high. It has not one, but 2 moons in its sky. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are there more than 4 planets? Let's see. Oh, yes, here's a big one. Whoa, 5 spinning planets floating with the stars. Make way for Jupiter because it's really large. Look how big it is. It is the biggest planet, and it rotates awfully fast with one great red spot. Jupiter is made of gas. There's Jupiter. We'll put it there. All right. Is there more? Yeah. Oh, yeah. 6 spinning planets. Such incredible things. Look. Here's Saturn. It has beautiful rings. The rings circle Saturn. They reflect the sunlight. They are made of icy rocks that glow nice and bright. That's Saturn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are there more? Oh, yeah. Look at this. 7 spinning planets. Deep in space they glide. This is Uranus. It lays on its side. Like that. Uranus is made of gas, like Jupiter. The planet and its rings are one big blue blur. Big blue blur. There's Jupiter. No, that's not Jupiter, that's Uranus. Okay, 8 spinning planets. Neptune is cold, cloudy, and blue. If you were that far from the sun, you would be cold too. We've counted all the planets. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They all circle the sun. That leaves only Pluto, which is too small to be one. All right, let's have some stories about the sun and the planets and space. Let's go to outer space. I have a new book I'd like to read to you. See, it says new, and it's called If You Come to Earth. This book was written by Sophie Blackall, and it's published by Chronicle Books. We're reading it with the publisher's permission. If You Come to Earth. If you come to Earth. Dear visitor from outer space, if you come to Earth, here's what you need to know. There's Earth. You can find us near a big sun and a tiny moon and a bunch of other planets. Ours is the greeny blue one. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9. The green and brown bits are land, and the blue stuff, it's water. People mostly live on the land and in big cities and small towns and tiny villages, or just in the middle of nowhere. See this little house in the middle of nowhere? Yeah. We live in all kinds of homes. In all kinds of families. There are more than 7 billion people on Earth. We all have bodies, but everybody is different. That guy has a fast body. Except for my friends who are identical twins and they look the same. Except for Mustafa's mole. Where's his mole? Oh, right there. He has a little mole on his neck. See his mole? I don't know if you can see it. Inside our heads, we are usually thinking, but you can't see our thoughts. But sometimes we show our feelings on our faces. Happy, surprised, mad, frustrated. Even if we don't feel like it, we get dressed every day. We wear different clothes depending on what we do and where we live, or if it's hot or if it's cold. There's an astronaut. There's lots of different weather in the world. Some of it is good and some of it is bad. Wherever people live, we usually have to go someplace. There are lots of ways to get there. Cars, buses, fire trucks, airplanes, trains. I'm a kid and kids go to school to learn stuff. So we'll know what to do when we're grown up. Grown-ups do lots of things to make the world work. But when people are not at work or at school or sick or asleep, we get to do whatever we want to do. Dance, play soccer, ice skate, sing, make a sandcastle, paint a picture. Whatever we are doing, we need to eat when we are hungry. Some of us have more food than others. We all need food and water to survive. We get water from the rain, which flows into little streams and big rivers and all the way to the sea, the ocean. We can't drink the sea because it's too salty. The sea looks empty, but actually it's full. Fish can swim, but they can't walk. Most animals can walk or swim or gallop or hop, but they can't fly. I can fly, says the bat. Some birds can swim and walk and fly. So if I had a choice, I would be a bird. Birds can sing, so can whales. People make all kinds of music on our own and all together. If we are blind, we can imagine colors or shapes or sounds. Look at all those colors. These are the colors you need to paint everything in the world. Some things are part of nature, and some things are made by people. Some things are big, and some are small. Some things are invisible, like the wind, ghosts, gravity, electricity. The smell of roast chicken, old socks, and wet wool. Sound waves. Some germs can make you sick. So can eating a woolly milk cap toadstool, or breathing in smoke, or getting spat on by a slow loris. Sometimes people get hurt by accident. They're all in the hospital, aren't they? That's where we go when we get hurt. Sometimes we hurt each other. Mom, are they fighting? They're fighting too. That's sad. It's better when we help each other. Oh, look at this helper. She's a librarian. Babies are not very good at anything. Kids are good at lots of things. And grown-ups can do just about anything until they are really, really old. But by then, the babies are grown up and they can help. Older people are good at telling stories about the world when they were younger. Kids are good at making up stories that haven't happened yet. There are lots of things we don't know. We don't know where we were when we were born or where we go when we die. But right this minute, we are here together on this beautiful planet. If you come to Earth, you can stay in my room. Love, Quinn. Who was Quinn writing this book to? Do you think he was writing it, or he or she, I don't know, was writing it to an alien? A space person who went away on a spaceship from Quinn's house? There's the moon up in the sky. Let's pretend we're going to the moon. Let's do this. Put your hands together. We'll go zoom. Can you do that? Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Again. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Well, I made up a little song to go with that, didn't I? That's funny. All right, let's take off the planets. We'll count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the moon, we'll leave the moon and the star, our star, the sun, up there. And let's get out some little people. Do you see this little person? Isn't that darling? It's a little astronaut. An astronaut is someone who goes to space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you get up 5 astronauts? Your fingers can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 astronauts. 5 little astronauts floating in outer space. The first one said, "Hey, let's get out of this place." The second one said, "Let's race to the moon." And the third one said, "We'll be there soon." The fourth one said, "Now hold it steady." And the fifth one said, "My spaceship is ready." Let's give him a spaceship, shall we? Here's a spaceship. All right. And then zoom, zoom, zoom. They started their flight, and the 5 little astronauts, let's give them all spaceships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a dark one. We'll put each little astronaut in a spaceship. Oh, that's fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, don't fly away. 4. This is what happens. Sometimes the spaceships will wobble. 5. There, they're in their spaceships, and then they blast out of sight. 5 little rockets blasting out the door. 1 went home, and then there were 4. 4 little rockets winking at me. 1 shot off, and then there were 3. 3 little rockets with nothing to do. 1 shot past the sun, and then there were 2. 2 little rockets afraid of the sun. 1 shot off, and then there was 1. 1 little rocket alone is no fun. It went home to be with the others, and then there were none. All right. That was fun to play with little astronauts in their rocket ships. Let's see what the word of the day is. What could it be? Here it is. The word of the day starts with this letter, S. Move that over. And then there is a P. Sp. When you put S and P together, it sounds like sp. Can you do that? Sp. Sp. Oh, here's a spa. And a C. Space. This is a soft C. It's not K, it's a S. And E, because it has a bossy E on the end that makes it go S. Space. Space. That's the word of the day, space. All right, friends, thank you for joining me at Preschool Storytime. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.